Hello and welcome back. I'm Joe and this is Captain of Industry. This is usually the time when I start failing the game pretty hard, so let's make sure that that doesn't happen today. First thing, probably more power? As always, good to see you. Joe. I think I said that before. Anyways, I had to upgrade our research because I was doing the cargo depot. The cargo depot would be nice, but I feel like the advanced diesel should be first because we need better diesel production because just the thing that we had wasn't working. We need more fuel, and we can get 36 fuel out of 54 crude oil instead of, show you, nope, not that one, instead of 24. So we increased the production. That was a lot bigger previously, but that's fine. We still need it. So we want that, but that also means we need a lot of crude oil to come out. That means we need steam. That means we need medium oil, blah, 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 blah. A lot of other things. And there's this distillation stage, which also requires steam, and so on, and so on, and so on. There's just a lot of stuff going on. Our flare gets upgraded, and our boiler will be very, very necessary. So we have the power generation, which already has a boiler. That's good. That's the first thing I want to start with. The next one, I think veggie farming, because we are okay on food right now, but we are continuously growing our population. And that's not going to stop. So we need to produce more with what we have. And I think this one, we have wheat, we have a mill, interesting, baking unit. Looks like it produces more food. I hope that food is better. So yeah, I kind of want to get to that one pretty soon, but not right away. Probably basic desalination is very, very important. Everything I click on right now could be number one. I could be making a mistake right here, because everything is really important. Right now, how's our water doing? 880. It's not terrible, but it's definitely not great. So yeah, I think basic desalination is the next one, especially since the boilers will require so much water. Ridiculous. So I have that one running, that one running, that one running. Then I will go to the cargo depot and allow ships and such to bring fuel in. And then, I don't know. I think whatever I would pick now, I would change my mind on later on anyways. So it should be fine. Housing 2 is really nice because you can actually upgrade the existing housing, which this will just do twice the space. We are at 345 out of 350, so that should probably happen relatively soon. And yeah, this lab equipment is important. I don't know how much we have. And go from there. Cool. 345 out of 350 is also telling me we don't have a lot of living space right now. Wow, this camera is not doing quite what I wanted to do. So how about we just plop one more down before we run out, because I don't want anything to cause issues. Great, glad we agree. Okay, let's look at what we're low on. We are... Why? Oh, we're just... I was confused. These didn't look like they were actually moving, but they are moving. You're not moving because you have stuff sitting there. And I think both of you aren't moving because there's too much fuel, too much oil coming through this already. So there are 3 pumps that sit here that effectively can't do anything because these pipes aren't big enough. Okay, I guess that tells me what my next thing is, which is where are the bigger pipes? You can run 2 pipes next to each other. That would help. But in this case, where are the bigger pipes? Pipes 2. There you go. That's gonna come very soon. Otherwise, I can't even do this. So only I think 3 can run at all times, but 4 every other while. I don't know. But what am I saying? There's a throughput of 60. Cool. There's an output of 18 of these. Well, when do you hit 60? Well, that is 3 times 18 is 56. Is that right? No, can't be. 54. 3 is 30. 3 times 8 is 24. Yeah, 54. So one of these runs every once in a while, but 2 of these almost never run. So that's important. But at least there's some crude oil in there already, and we do have fuel. That is good. Since we do have fuel, and we do have power and other things, I think I will let our ship do some things. Oh, I have to repair you. Cute. 11 pieces. But that's fine. And then where should I send you next? So before we can go here, we have to get the weapon system online, which I'm not ready yet. Ship, when are you gonna be ready? Someone bring me stuff. Stop repairing, I guess. Cancel. Because the ship, like, it's capable of moving. That's all I care about. So go out here, explore that piece, and see what is in there. Great. We could pick up some oil from here, I suppose, but at this point we are doing just fine. Cool. Power. I said earlier I wanted to do power, but I can't really do power without having water. We don't have a lot of water. These are all empty. Completely empty. That is not good. We have this guy that's full and this guy that's full. There's just stuff going through here because these guys are effectively empty most or all of the time. What I'm going to do is keep this one somewhat full. That will mean I have some trucks picking up stuff from here, bringing down there, which is not ideal. I could probably run a pipe down there. Is there a good place to do that? I could run a pipe all the way up here and through that system. It's not terrible. I don't hate that idea. And it would help our water supply. No, I'm gonna let trucks do that right now. We will probably have to put the boilers in this area because we do have water up here, and that's what we care about. How are you doing? You're doing fine. Okay, that's good. How are you doing? You are not doing anything because, well, you're just doing things really slowly. There's barely any concrete in there, so that's still scary. I really, really, really want to overdo this one, but I don't know if that's worth it right now. How are we doing on steel? Well, iron. Iron, no iron. Interesting that one is empty. But whatever. Yeah, I guess I don't care. Cool. So, finished power generation 2 on the move. That's fine. Yeah, what do we need? What do we need? I don't think we need anything right now, which is actually excellent. I would like, and I tried this before, I would like to increase the products of anything that we have here, but honestly, it makes no difference because you go through them so fast if you do have a stockpile of them, unless you build a good number of storages. It's not going to make a difference, so I wouldn't bother for now. That's fine. What are you guys doing? You still do the thing that you do. Empty, natural replenish. Yeah, no, we're good. Can't really afford doing anything else with those guys for the time being. Okay, in that case, let's plan our power generation 2. This is a pretty good spot, I think, because what do we need for power generation 2? Probably not there. How about water? Yeah, boiler. Coal boiler. There are other boilers later. And the last time I played this, completely ignored that. And that was stupid because you're going to run out of coal. 100% you're going to run out of coal. No questions asked. Now, this one boiler runs off 48 water. How much is 48 water? 48 water is exactly what this guy outputs. Okay, that's important. So to even run a boiler, we need one of these groundwater pumps, running all the time. Groundwater pumps require power. So to make power, you need power. As you can see, we're already pretty high on our power list there. That's not nice. I am curious. Oh, missing input. Need more lab equipment. Where am I making lab equipment? Not there. Not there. Not there. I thought I assigned that to one of these at least a while ago. Nope. Nope, none of these are doing anything useful. Lab equipment is mechanical parts and electronics, which means I probably want these. Do I have this stuff? I have gold and I have electronics. Good. Do this, and then build me some. Oh, yeah, you do have to be the advanced assembly hall before you can even do anything. So let's get that one built really quick because this is not moving. Ship in battle. Oh no. Okay, I found another thing where we can't go to, and that's fine. Go home ship. Thank you. Okay, you got to build. Speed up. I need research pieces. Cool. I want that one, and I want this one. Both of them can build the stuff. It's just a question of, well, what should go first? One of them should have lab equipment higher than the other one, and I think then I'm fine. Yeah, we're okay on building construction pieces right now. Maybe I have lab equipment high on both of them, because I don't know no, it's not a good idea. I have to rebuild this whole sector because I don't like what it does, how it works right now. But that's not a problem for today. This is going down. Don't like it. This is going down. At least our water reserves are still full, so I feel confident adding at least a second pump here. The problem is again running the stuff, and this guy only has a throughput of 60 per 60, so one pump per pipe until I get the bigger pipes. Very important. Also made that mistake before, and it's not pretty when that happens. Get you in there. Get you built. That should be fine. Excellent. Now that we have all that figured out, and the oil is sitting here, and we have enough fuel, and we are producing some power, I can start building our next thing. So for the boiler, we need coal and we need water that produces steam and effectively smoke or low pressure steam, but they may have gotten rid of the low pressure steam. Not 100% sure. If I zoom in, I can see that the coal's on the top and the steam is at the bottom. That's not what I want. So I'm still pressing the wrong button from the wrong game every time I want to flip it, because the other game has the flip button on the wrong button. You're doing that. Okay, rotate. Not really flipping it. Is it? No, coal on that side and water on that side. It is flipping it 100%. It's me that's the problem. That's fine. Okay, how about we put you here? Why am I putting you here? Because I want you really close to the coal system. So get that one in there. Good. Loose storage. Yes. Right next to this guy. Don't even mess around with that. And that looks good. And then give me a U-shaped conveyor. Right here. Don't make it complicated at all. Great. Then pipe. This one. Ooh. I have idea. What's our overlay? Yes, we have water right here. Awesome. That means I can just put another pump right next to this whole shebang, and then I don't have to worry about running out of the other water source, which would be really, really important. Flip, rotate. Just wanted the water connection a little more in the middle, but that looks good. Get me storage in between. This is technically not going to store anything, but don't think that your boilers will run at 100% all the time. It's not going to happen. Why am I? This is just silly. At least put it in line with the exit connection over here. So pipe, cool. And then you can go. I don't have any bridges yet. I should just start building some bridges because we're gonna get in trouble here. Beautiful. Okay, now that is built and this is happy. I don't actually want you to run yet. I don't like I guess the steam doesn't disappear, so you can run. I just don't want you to run very far. This one will get coal, and now we're gonna mess with the priority settings because I want this full all the time, because this is going to be a guy where we need the most coal consistently. Otherwise we'll run into real issues. You're starting to make water. That is excellent. Now you are here. There's steam 36, and our steam exhaust that we have right now can only handle 60. That's good. So one boiler can effectively run 2 of these steam exhausts. I'm gonna put that there only because the lines when you set the pipes are just a little finicky. And if I want to connect something here, I can't have it connected right there. Good. So that gets the exhaust. Great. Now let's set up our power generation. Setup. Yep. Setup. Say setup again. Setup. Cool. So we have the diesel generator. We want this high pressure turbine. The high pressure turbine runs like this. Looks like this. Let's flip you. I would like to flip you. It won't let me. Why not? Why not? That seems a little rude, don't you think? Whatever. Yeah, I can't flip it. Whatever. Okay. Oh, I can actually build underneath these. That is awesome sauce, I gotta say. rotate, rotate. Thank you. Okay, let's build it somewhat reasonable here. The thing is, the input is down and the output is hot. No, they changed that. Everything is a little different, but that's fine. Okay, I want you to... Here's fine. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. There you go. There you come in. And there's mechanical power coming in there and coming out here. That will be important because this power generator has mechanical power coming in and out. You could technically chain these, but, well, you don't have to. You do that because the turbines don't run at 100% efficiency all the time. They may turn on, and then they may turn off again. Then the swing wheels, which you can actually research later on and put that somewhere here, the swing wheel will continue running for a little while your turbine is recharging for whatever reasons. But during that time, you don't have anything happening for a little while. And that can be dangerous because you're not going to produce any power. And if you only rely on this one power source, that will be a really big problem. I've done that, I've been there, and it's not a good thing, not a good place to be. But that should be fine. That goes in there. The only thing I have now is this exhaust, and I need to figure out how much I produce. 24 low steam, and you can actually put the low steam back into water at some point too. So don't just assume that because I'm building here right now, that's the last thing of it. There will be more that will come up. Why don't we just turn this overlay off? Yeah, great idea. Now I do have, trucks were a problem earlier. I do have an extra excavator sitting there. There's some trucks sitting here. Where should I put the excavator? We don't have enough power right now. That is not surprising. There are two excavators here not doing anything. Give me a truck there. On the copper side, we are, I think this is what I want the extra excavator for. On the copper side, we're just not moving enough. That is scary. Someone was really complaining that I said scary a lot in an episode not too long ago. I get it, but it is. So deal with it. Yes, so smokestack, yes, you please come right here. For right now, we are just going to get rid of the low pressure steam that comes out of this turbine, but at some point I would like to use it to make better things, cooler things, other things. Things are cool. Things are important. Great. So now we have a production setup here. The thing is, this guy over here, maintenance is also doing okay. This guy over here is 100% reliant on trucks. When the trucks stop running for whatever reason, if they don't have maintenance, if they don't have fuel, if they don't have something, we will run out of power right away. There's no buts and ifs around that. So once this coal thing is empty, which is why it's priority 1, we will run out of power and then we have real problems. We don't want that. How are you guys doing? I need golden construction pieces again, please and thank you. You are producing things, that is nice. Let's give you a boost. Because I think I have all the materials that we need, I just need more of them. And they can go through, and that is all great. Over here, looks like there are a couple pumps that say low power. Honestly, because of what we discovered earlier, that these can't even go any faster, you can just turn them off. Doesn't matter, makes no difference, honestly. For some reason, we are full of fuel here. Even these run pretty stellar, so I guess that's good. There's another... What? Did I build another excavator? Didn't I just send an excavator up here? I did. Where's my truck? There. Yeah. Okay. Population is good. Power generation 2, all that is good. The ship is here. I could have repaired it while it was here, but I didn't. So, oh well. You come out there, see if there are more pirates in that corner. Could be. Possible. If 41 workers available, that's really good, because that means all of this should work right away. All we need now is a lot more gold construction pieces. So let's speed up the simulation a little bit. Wonderful. Take a sip of water. Water is so delicious. You don't think about that until you get really thirsty for several reasons, just working outside or any of that stuff, and then you're like, oh yeah, water, that's the stuff. Give me just that stuff. That's all I want. Cool. Wood, yes. Concrete slabs, still not producing a lot. It's like I need to set up another one of these before I can even catch up with anything that's going on this side. It's a little scary. That's okay. Yes, it's scary again. It's fine. Maybe. I like that these are now not completely empty anymore. That's actually really helpful, especially since there's water sitting in this fluid storage. That is good. Food is still not great. I probably should change this to only dump gravel now. Yeah, we're gonna do that. For that, I think I need a control tower. Yep, like that. I'm gonna put you right next to here. Building this should just cost white construction pieces, which we have some. We don't have a ton, but we have some, so that is good. How about, oh, to upgrade these we need building construction pieces. I can't afford that right now. Boost you as well, because we're full on lab equipment. That's great. Ship and battle, again. Alright, go away. Yes, we can make it to this guy. It's maybe worth it, maybe not, but as you can see, we're starting to get to the range, or to the end of our range for our ship right now without the ship weapons, and I do think ship weapons is something that we have to research before we can get to it. Wheat farming, nope. Food, nope. Ship armor, yeah, ship weapons is up here. And to get to there, I need advanced diesel, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's not that easy to just make that happening. Okay, you guys are running. That looks great, and now we have power. Beautiful. Slow down again, because I will forget something. Slow down. So, this is how this works. It's a connected shaft. It has mechanical power, max output 100%. It's not outputting everything. But it just moves around. This is your potential. This is a turning right now. That's good. But eventually there's something weird. There's something weird here that I don't fully understand, that at some point it may not output the whole potential the whole time. And then you have problems. So you're producing almost 1,000 mechanical power, the 1 megawatt effectively. So we have a lot of potential, 1.14, which is great. Which also means I would actually like to. Okay, you're not producing at all. You're only gonna run when you actually need something. The tanks are full. That's excellent. So these are backup generators effectively at this point. Very helpful. Very useful. Water is full. That's what I like to see. What's our potential down here? It is 15,000. This is good. This replenishes when it rains, but 3 pumps are actually a lot when I start running into a lot of power issues. So we gotta keep all of that in mind. Mining tower, I expect you to be done. Okay, let's pause this real quick. I want this area to be under your control. Good. Give me one of these and one of these. The mining designation status, fine. What can be dumped here? Only dirt. Nothing else. Modify, what? Notify if cannot dispose. Don't care. Okay. And then I want you to dig up effectively everything that is not dirt in this general area, which is a lot. I get that as a lot, but it is what it is. And I think I only have to go down 1 layer. So if we are, let's see, flat, yes. We are on layer 2. All I need is to go down one layer and just essentially carve out all of the gravel that's sitting here, and then place. I do see that I'm getting a little extra here, and then effectively get rid of all the stuff that is not that's not gravel. So here, fine, there's a little extra. So we want to get rid of that. We have to get to this location first. So what we need to do now, interesting. What we need to do now is turn our flat range on again. And then, what is this? Rotate? Yes. You have to build little ramps to even get into these sectors, so you can actually get up there. Wow, that looks like this is a little deeper. That's fine, and this is even a little deeper. So there's some work to do. That's totally fine. I would like to. Oh, there's a little more work to do there. But I want to start with this so we can dump all the gravel somewhere else. Don't care where it goes. But I would like to just dump dirt here. So life is better. Which I think for right now I should just say no dirt allowed to dump here at all. I just have to take all the stuff that's here somewhere else. Do I have an excavator available? I already assigned one. And these are not super important, so I don't want to assign too many trucks. But now we are getting close to our 50 truck number max, which is a little scary. Let's add 2 more. See, I catch myself now saying it, and I do start getting annoyed by that a little bit as well, but it's fine. Where is ramps for vehicles? Yeah, we need that at some point. Please. Where are vehicle management? That's the one. 20 more vehicles once we get to it. We're not that close yet, but we are getting close to it. Cool. Looks like you're digging out a little ramp there. That is fine by me. You guys are running and producing the golden construction pieces. You are nowhere near full. There's no good reason for this one to there's a good reason for this one not to have a conveyor belt connected yet, because we don't have a way to split out the units that we need to filter. For that, we need to get transfer balancing and then smart conveyor routing, I'm assuming. I never played with these, but I'm assuming they will let me filter what goes where. And then I can actually connect all of these institutions to the things that we actually want. But for right now, that's not the case. While we're here, let's upgrade all of these guys so we can produce everything faster. That'll be important. Because now we have the power, we can actually use of that. What's going on here? You're empty, you have electronics. Oh, you get electronics from here. Got it. Excellent. Mechanical parts, electronics, maintenance is doing fine. Last month change, -27. Now we do have a chance to upgrade this, and there's maintenance number 2 coming up. So I think we're still okay in terms of that, but I will not 100% sure on that. Fuel has gone down since we started playing. A little scary. And every time you send a ship out, you do use a lot of fuel, so I do keep that in mind. But for now, we are okay. Yeah, how are we doing here? Advanced diesel, nowhere near. Okay, I'm just gonna run this forward until diesel is done, because otherwise we're not gonna get there. You started digging here, that is neat. Actually, well, you won't be able to do anything from there. No, I don't actually want you there. I'm just thinking I would like you to start dumping somewhere here, because right now you're just digging up dirt. I would like to get the dirt to get dumped in here, but to get to the dirt I have to pick up the gravel first, and well, you can see that's a problem. I do feel like I only have to get 1 level deep. I don't quite know why there was 1 level here and 2 levels over there. So there's 1. Oh. Hold on. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about this. Something happened to the setting. So F here for flat, yes. Okay, yeah. This feels more accurate. I was just doing something wrong, that's all. 1, 1, 1, yeah, this should all be just 1 level down, and then I should be good. And then from here, don't be flat anymore and go up to level 1. There's 2 of you. I think that's what it was doing. Connect these 2, and then you should be fine. Yep, I'm happy with that. Get all the gravel out here. There are enough places where I have them dump it. For example, right here. Oh, can you not get up there because there's a tree? That is crazy. I had no idea. You're almost done here. When you're done there, I would like you to go up to the area where I just put a tree. No reachable terrain designation. Okay, that's easy enough, because I'm assuming, yeah, you can't go up there. I get that. Interesting. This is all copper, so what we're gonna do, not copper, iron. What we're gonna do is go flat again, dig up this area, edit area from there to there, and then life should be pretty good. Cool. Yeah, look, the ground is coming down. So I don't know what happens when it happens to something. There's mining outside the areas. That is fine. It is this stuff over here. Apparently we can't just dig up there. We have to build a ramp up there, which I still want to do. So let's just let them dig up and dump something here. You are on level 12, so flat out like that, and then like this, rotate and come down. That's not gonna work. just barely not gonna work. I need to not have those two there, and then you can actually do it. Yep, that's what we need because we're on level 2. So cool, they can start doing that stuff, and this shouldn't collapse right away. Also, I would like to expand this guy. Just for now. I don't know about you, but honestly, I find this kind of fun to build the terrain like that. It's just different. It's just something that didn't happen before. What did I do today? I built the power. My controller was no available designation. Ooh, that's bad. Do you see how fast I went through that coal? There was a lot of coal like set up here, and we just went through all of it, or designated to get down. So there's a ramp, which means we don't have to worry about the ramp anymore. This is what we're going to do now. Get rid of all of that. I do know that this is where the coal is, and that's where we're going to start from, but we're going to start digging down. Why are we starting digging down? Because it will allow us to collect coal longer. Will we hit water at some point? Absolutely. But that is a-okay. Let's go out there, that's fine. If you come out here and then just this. And that should keep everyone in this area pretty busy for the near future. I'm also making the ramp really, really wide because I had it happen before that the ramp just collapsed and everything that was down in the pit could not get out anymore, and that is a really big problem. What's this mining designation that's outside of something? Doesn't look like it's that one. It's definitely not that one. Oh, it's that one. Okay. Edit terrain, come from there to there, and then cool. I just don't want error messages up there. It's good, that looks good. You are wasting fuel, but you're making room for more things later on. Can you take gravel? You can take rock and gravel and turn it into sand. Huh. We have sand. We have rock, can turn that into gravel. Neither of those sound interesting or needed for me. You could use gravel here to make concrete. Is that cheaper? Is it cheaper? We could just use gravel instead of cement. You're taking slag and just crushed slag. We could take rock into gravel. Yes. And then you can take gravel, cement. Yes. Yes. just an extra thing. And then the gravel that they pick up here does not have to get wasted, which I think just means give me one of these guys, put it right here, and then you will just be the gravel guy. Should be fine. The slag that we have here can't be dumped anywhere else. Let's just turn this off. Let's get to gravel. Yeah, no, I like that. I'm happy with that. It's still very heavy on the truck transport here, but it will be fine, I think. You guys are digging up stuff there. That looks good. I still don't have iron sitting here all the time. That is really confusing to me, but it's just the way it is. What the ship find? Where is the ship? Oh, you found another village. Nice. Can't adopt anyone. I need to donate stuff. I have 258 golden construction pieces. That is not bad. Let's do this. Already present or on its way. Good. Come back home. Okay, veggie farming. Yes, so advanced diesel is ready. We have 34 minutes. Let's look at it really briefly. Basic distiller takes oil, coal, turns it into... this is what we have. Distillation stage 1 takes oil, steam, turns it into that stuff. Medium oil and heavy oil and sour water. This one takes the medium oil and the steam, turns it into diesel and light oil. Right now, all of that is taken, is trash. We're not doing anything with it, but eventually you want to use all of these things to produce more stuff. I'm glad that we have all of this open space here. That's very nice. How are we doing here? We are taking 24 high steam and we're producing 48 high steam. So we have 24 extra steam available already. All we need is 9, so we could place 2 of these on that boiler right there. I guess it will go here, probably in that area. Destination state, sorry. 2 of these would require 18. 1 of these requires 6. So 15 per stage is what we need to produce the fuel, which means we don't have enough left over. I would need a second boiler or just a 1-to-1. Right now, I think we can just do 1-to-1. There's no good reason not to do that. I want to do that today. I know there's usually about a week of time in between episodes, and I feel like you probably don't appreciate that as much as me. This means I don't have to worry about stuff too much. So flip it, rotate it, steam on that side. That's all I want. I will. We are just doing 1 right now. We're not going to worry about double setup. So that one goes there. Distillation stage is here. I do want the fuel there. The heavy stuff comes from that side. We could probably just connect this straight up, right? You produce 48. You take 48. Oh yeah, don't even need a pipe in between there. This is perfect. I was never able to do that before. I wouldn't be surprised if this is something they updated not too long ago. But there you go. There's this. There's an oil pipeline here. The problem with this oil pipeline is it's not going to stay that way. But for right now, it is what it is, and I like it. So let's use it. Pipe, yes. Hook in here. This has to be one of the first pipes that we upgrade to be the bigger pipe. Awesome. Awesome sauce. What do we say? 48. Yes. So this pipe can actually transport 48 every minute, so that shouldn't cause any real issues. Get you in there and get you there. Nice. All good. The fuel guy can actually feed into our actual system, which is this pipe. And I don't know if you can tell, but we are getting to the more complicated stage of setting up your industries, which I think is great. I'm not saying I'm good at it or terrible at it. I'm just thinking we're getting to that stage now. Everything is going to be piped because that's what we need. It's good. The sour water, all these byproducts, we're not doing anything with right now. They have to be removed. So we got to dump it somewhere. Do you still have capacity? You currently, you're dumping, let's see, how much goes through here? We don't know. You're dumping 24 plus 12, so 36, plus potentially 4, so 40. You're dumping 40, you have space for 60, so you have 20 more units available. You would produce 12, okay? And you would produce 18 at least. So that's 30. No, they will get their own exhaust, their own waste pump. They're not that expensive. They're fine. Put you over here. But do you remember that I said these things are actually all usable eventually? So we're not just going to say get rid of the stuff. What I'm going to do is put a couple storages here. These only cost white construction pieces. Right now we have a lot of them to capture all of this stuff because it's all very usable later on. Apparently I can't put you there, which means we'll just go here. Yep, and then the last one is the sour water. Again, somewhere it's going to get used. I don't know where yet, but I don't just want to get rid of it. So put all of those in there, put the pipe here, connect you, and I'll show you what we're going to do in just a second, how to make this actually work really, really nicely. And you just have to come out here. I accidentally left the gap there. That's actually big enough for the trucks to do what they need to do. Okay, this all looks really good. Now what we're going to do is let these all fill up. What would be nice is if we had any of the better conveyors yet, but we don't. I actually move those up a little bit. The transport balancing, yeah, I would like that one higher in the queue, definitely higher than this one. Veggie farming is fine. Desalination is very important, but we're doing fine on water right now. Cargo depot, doing fine on fuel right now. Pipes, okay. Wow, still not there. Housing too. We're okay right now. Vehicle management, we are probably not okay. 42, yeah, that's fine. So veggies now, transport balancing, then smart conveyors. I want to get those 2 done. Then we can do desalinate. Then we can do, actually, let's do pipes after that. Then do the cargo depot. And this one we're just gonna put to the end of the queue. I think this is better. I want this transport balancing and filtering because what I want to do next is tell these pipes to only take the waste until these things are full. Once these things are full, I would like to get the rest split out. And if I just connect a conveyor here, sorry, if I just connect a pipe right now, the only thing that will happen is half of the waste will go into these storage tanks and half of the waste will go away. I want all of the waste to go into storage tanks first and then to leave. We can do that with the setup, but the way I have it right now is just not feasible. Cool. We have power, we have that. These guys are running, so we are getting extra power. We are getting better fuel setup. I'm pretty sure that this is just going to be running empty for forever. That is fine. Since we are having better fuel now, I will actually remove these 2 from the system. Which means you don't have to boost anymore. That is fine. We should still have enough fuel coming through here once this one starts kicking in. And if we do see that we are running out of fuel, this is a pretty easy setup to add that again. But right now we're replacing 48 with 36. So yeah, just by math, that's not going to work. I have to at least turn this one on again. Now it's 48 again, but we are a lot more efficient at producing that, so that's good. Tree harvester, yeah, you took that one down. That's what I wanted to see. Very good. Now you can start chopping down everything back here, because this is where we're going to put more fields if my plan on this side doesn't work out. Yeah, I just want you to flatten it, and then we're going to fill it in with dirt once we get a chance. We don't have yet. I may use these to get dirt from somewhere else. I don't know yet. Okay, there's a harvester. There's this guy. Cool. There's this guy who's producing slag. You have everything that I would want you to have. We're actually full of concrete. That's excellent. Get those removed. Get these removed. And store a little bit of the Unity if we can. That's great. Oh, we're out of concrete because what are you out of? Wood. Of course you're out of wood because I did something stupid in the meantime. Yeah. I don't know if you can tell, but wood is a limited resource on this island. Once it's gone, it's gone. And then you have problems. So let's try to avoid those. Water is fine. This is fine. We have some power. We did things. This looks industrialized. I think we need more storages here, but the storages are cheap. I can add those whenever I need to, so we're doing pretty okay right now. Maintenance is good, this is good. Potatoes go down, but we still are hanging around 20 months of food supply, so that is fine. Everything else moves in the correct direction. No, I like where we are. Thank you so much for watching. We did something today that's actually, I would argue, really important. Better fuel and better power. It's going to keep us alive for a while longer, but we have to also do all the other stuff that's still coming. Research will now become more of a factor. I may let the game run a little bit in between episodes just because without the research done, we can't really continue or just do the same thing. I would like to work on the assembly hall over there and automate that all, because right now it's very heavy dependent on trucks. I would like to get rid of that dependency for 90% of items. But to do that, I have to redo the whole section, and for that we need a lot more construction parts, white and gold, but then we can actually do it. I think I have enough room to do everything that I need to do. So we'll just continue with all things. Really like this game still. I don't feel like I'm burning out. I go at a pace that feels appropriate for me. If I have extra episodes during the weeks, you will get a double episode in a week at some point. Or maybe longer episodes. I don't know. I don't know which way I go. Maybe you should decide. I don't know when I'm going to read your comment, but you should tell me if you want more episodes in the week if I have them, or if you just want a little longer episodes instead of 30 minutes, because there's a lot going on all at the same time. I'm still trying to explain everything. I don't feel like we did a lot today, but I think I gave you a lot of warnings for what could happen if you don't think about and if you don't do things in the first place. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. You guys keep this channel rolling. By the way, I have a Patreon, channel membership on YouTube, have Discord, Twitter, you know, things if you care about hearing those things, and maybe check them out. Anyway, probably shouldn't say that at the end of the video. Maybe in the middle would be a little smarter, but you know, that's not really what I do this for. Cool. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.